here is the irony of it all is that someone calls Chris Cuomo Fredo, and then Chris Cuomo gets angry about this, and his reaction is immediately to behave exactly like Fredo Corleone. Here he is from the movie.
I'm your older brother, Mike, and I was stepped over.
That's the way Pop wanted it.
It ain't the way I wanted it. I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
You called me Fredo, but I'm not Fredo. I'm smart. Hey, I got passed over for governor of New York, like my father Mario and my brother Andrew. But I'm smart. I can do things. I can handle things. I'm not dumb like people think. That was almost word for word his response to this. Absolutely hilarious. So then he doubled down. So he said, this is a racial slur, because that's just what the left does. They play the race card the minute they feel threatened or they feel insulted or they feel like they can't answer you. CNN, though, the vice president and spokesman for CNN, Matt Dornick, doubled down on this as well. He wrote, quote, Chris Cuomo defended himself when he was verbally attacked with the use of an ethnic slur in an orchestrated setup. We completely support him. That first sentence is almost entirely false. There are three things there he said that just are ridiculous. Verbally attacked, ethnic slur, and orchestrated setup. He wasn't verbally attacked. Some guy called him Fredo. It's like a little passing insult. It's not an attack. We're not equating speech with violence here. He didn't go assault him. Chris Cuomo assaulted him. I mean, he literally threatened to do him physical violence, which we'll see in a second. But the guy didn't verbally attack him. He made fun of him. He said, hey, Fredo. Hey, look at you, Fredo. Then ethnic slur. It's not an ethnic slur. We showed that. And then orchestrated setup. No, it's not an orchestrated setup. They were at a restaurant. Here's what really happened. A dude at a restaurant saw Chris Cuomo and made fun of him. That's it. That's all it was. Not an ethnic slur, not orchestrated, a setup, not verbally attacked. Here's how, by the way. If you don't need to just take my word for it, even though I do have some expertise on this coming from New York, as someone of swarthy complexion whose ancestors almost certainly paddled a sardine boat over from Palermo, you don't need to just take my expertise, because I have proof that CNN does not really think that Fredo is an ethnic slur, and that's because CNN contributors and guests have repeatedly used the term Fredo to make fun of Republicans. Not even Italian Americans, just Republicans. Here's fake Republican Anna Navarro using the term Fredo on Chris Cuomo's show to make fun of Donald Trump Jr.
Daddy kept Fredo back home, so who cares what Donald Trump Jr. says? Who cares what Donald Trump Jr. says?
All right, you know what?
I don't want to talk about
Anna,
that entitled little brat.
Is that a racial slur? Is it a racial slur against what? The Scottish? The Trumps are Scottish, right? I guess Fredo's an ethnic slur against the Italians and the Scots. You know, I'm a little bit Scottish too. I tell you, it's also not an ethnic slur against the Scots. Is it an offensive term toward Don Jr.? Yeah, well, they're basically calling Don stupid. Don, by the way, Don Jr. is in no way the Fredo of the Trump family, but that's neither here nor there. Probably just one time, though, right? Well, that's just one example, Michael. You're picking out that. Well, you're fortunate. How convenient. One cherry-picked example, right? Nope. Here is Rick Wilson, another fake Republican, also using the term on CNN.
It's absolutely part of this, all the forces of society are arrayed against us. It's just us and Donald Trump against the world. And look, Devin Nunes is proving himself again and again to be the Fredo of the Republican Party.
Oh, gosh, an ethnic slur. Oh, my goodness. Is this the end of the world? I don't know. Ryan, Liza, and Anderson Cooper, who were on that show, don't seem to be reacting too strongly against it. If you enjoyed that video, and honestly, even if you didn't, please hit the like button so that the rest of the YouTubers know that our content is the best content out there.